Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft 6 server. I hope everybody are doing fan-freaking-tastic today. Last time, we got a lot done. We got, in fact, like... yeah, we got so much done. And we started talking about... No, by the way, I'm still it. But we started talking about the next... plan with this mega hole, and we started talking about fog effect. And since then I have been preparing and taking a decision that we are going to go with a white. I think it's one of the most controversial colors that I could possibly go with here. It's kind of strange because we have this massive opportunity to make something really colorful and choosing white is just kind of weird, but it looks so good. So in between episodes I have been preparing. We got a bunch of bones, we got a lot of grass or glass, and yeah, I don't think this is gonna be even enough for a quarter of this. So I've actually bought this glass from Wells Knight's shop, and by buying it, because it's so dang expensive, I've spent every single diamond that we had, over a stack of diamonds. But hopefully it's going to be worth it. So what we're going to do here is, you can see I've taken the other colors down as well. I think the first step to this project, and there's really no time to waste because this is going to be, this is going to be something that takes a lot of time. The very first thing I want to do though is create a grid with sea lanterns. Now it's not super important that they are exactly aligned, but... yeah, I would like them to make sure at least that we have light sources in a lot of places, because as we saw last time, if we use 7 layers, we can't even see the light. So grid system, and then I'll probably go 6 layers to begin with and see how that looks without changing the ground out. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. So maybe I'll space them out like this. There's going to be a lot of sea lanterns, but I think that's okay. So placing the sea lanterns down with a 2-block spacing, I think would be, would be more than good enough for this. And it may seem a little bit wasteful, but to be honest, we have infinite sea lanterns after all with the massive guardian farm. So I'm not too concerned about that. I just want to make sure that this whole place is properly lit up, and I'm usually very bad at this. This is sort of a new practice as well. So we've gone this season in making or in trying to make shapes. Is my volume very low? No. Trying to make shapes, which, as you guys know, is a big challenge for me because I've never done that before. And now I'm also trying to be very precise about something, but I think in the end of it, it's gonna be worth it, because if we have irregularities in the lighting underneath the fog, then it's gonna look a bit strange, I think. All the sea lanterns are down. Brian the bear is happy about it. I wonder what's gonna happen with him now when I encap everything. But now I'm gonna start placing down this fog, and yeah, this is gonna take a while, but that's not the main problem. The main problem is my indecisiveness, as always. What if this doesn't turn out good? Removing glass in Minecraft is one of the most painful blocks to remove. You can't insta-mine it, and you gotta use Silk Touch, and yeah, I just hope this is gonna look great. I mean, by the little sample thing that we made, I absolutely love it, and I think it looks fantastic. So I know what you're thinking, right? What? Is Kalduga time-lapse? Yeah, check it, I even got some music in the background. To be fair, I don't know what I'm doing. I rarely ever do time-lapses, so I hope this little time-lapse clip of a minute or so is good enough. But listen, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you guys so much for the amazing support that you guys have been giving me, not just now, but throughout the years of doing YouTube. It's truly an inspiration, and it feels insane to wake up every morning and just have so many incredible humans out there watching my videos. And of course, those of you who also support me on Patreon or on Twitch, listen, thank you so much for being there. I don't know, I couldn't ever have dreamt about this. Did I say that correctly? Was that missed in English? But yeah, no, thank you so much, and to this Scallion community, big shout out and big thank you for being there month after month. Speaking about which, I'll take this opportunity also and say, this Friday, the 21st of September, we are launching the brand new Scallion Vanilla Oceanic server. Oceanic, I think we call it. So if you're interested in that stuff and you're a Patreon, or if you aren't a Patreon, regardless, discord.gg/escal85, you can join for free and you can ask more questions about the launch. But yeah, anyway, again, just big thank you to all of you. I love you so much. Alright guys, we are 4 layers in and starting the 5th, and I'm realizing, so 4 layers is what we had last season, and with 4 layers, let's take a look at this. With 4 layers, yeah, we can see quite clearly through. And you know, that's, we don't want to see through if we can help it. But with 5 layers, the lighting seems to be completely gone. Which, I don't know, is that me seeing it wrong, or is the light actually completely gone? Because if the light is completely gone, I don't think it's gonna look great. The lighting has such a big part in making this look good. Look at that, by the way. Oh my goodness! The view! Oh, that's looking awesome. So maybe I need to backtrack here, though. Maybe I need to go and realize that it's actually not supposed to be more than 4 layers. And instead change out the floor for white concrete powder. Yeah, I'm not sure at this point. We also have another massive issue that I didn't think about, and that is that we're in a freaking ice biome, which means that it's gonna snow. And yeah, if it snows on top of it, the whole thing gets ruined. So, and it will snow whenever it thunderstorms or rains or whatever. So that is a massive issue as well, which we have to solve using string, I guess. But yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh, dude. Ouch. These trousers, man, they're so bad. Am I gonna die? Yep. In the daylight, this looks very radiant, doesn't it? Maybe the light is flowing through the 5th layer, but it's like, it feels very tiny. Oh man. And this is my last batch of glass. Oh wow. 93 stacks of glass. That's incredible. That's a lot of glass. But yeah, I am adding a 5th layer here, and maybe we won't add a 6th. I can't tell. I couldn't tell if it's an illusion that the light doesn't go through, or if it clearly, or if it truly doesn't go through. I guess, yeah, I guess I could just look at F3 and then I can tell immediately that we have light level 5 on this block. So, I mean, it is getting through, but it's just very weak at this point. And it may be too weak. And I am officially out of glass with this amount remaining for the 5th layer. Oh, jeez. But okay, it's just turning nighttime. I do want to look at this. And yeah, why is it bugging out like that? That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, the light level is tiny. Like, the amount of light flowing through there is very little. And also, the non-fancy or the non-connected glass textures does actually make it look not as good as it could look. I'm going to download the latest Optifine again. Ooh, some more glass. I'm going to download the latest Optifine and hoping that it doesn't crash like the last one did. And yeah, we can re-dye glass, by the way, on the Hermitcraft server. Yeah, hope that it doesn't crash like the last one did. Just to be able to see this with connected glass texture. The way it's supposed to be. Connected textures. Fancy. Okay, they've changed the name of it. And... no, it still doesn't connect them, does it? Well, Optifine is working. The fog effect is here. And Minecraft is a lot smoother. But, yeah, why are they not connected? How weird. I guess it's not a feature yet, because I looked through everything and I can't find it. It does look different though, and it does look better, I feel. There's still there is a weird grid line going on. Does it actually look better? It may look even more messy, I'm not sure. It may have to do with the Hermitcraft texture pack. The fact that it can't do the connected glass textures, I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. I saw another feature here as well, translucent block rendering, which I turned on. Is that different from how it is in vanilla? Do we get a blue tinted sand? I don't see any difference there. I think I want to take down this beacon and the center test structure, and that will give us a little bit of a better idea. Alright, let's have a look without that crap in the middle. Yeah, this is looking incredible, guys. Wow. It is so weird how much the fog effect does, but... yeah, that's great. That's great. You can barely make out the sea lanterns, actually, so I'm still wondering whether or not I should add another layer, which I don't think is the greatest idea, considering the light going through it. Or if we should add white concrete on the bottom, or if we should do nothing. You guys will have to let me know what you think about that. I kind of, there are so many things that we need to do here. Like, what is the best next step to this project? Is it to raise the crystal, or is it to start decorating the circle? Because this circle is by no means done, by the way. I'll have to think about that for a minute. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how big of a structure in the center we need in order for this to look absolutely epic at the end of the day. And I've been sketching here for a little while, and yeah, I think this is a good size. This is a 29 diameter sphere, or a circle, sorry, ellipse, shapes and all that. And the plan is, and this is kind of scary, but the plan is to make a cylinder, sort of a cylinder in the center here, that does not share the shape of the pylons. And that's scary immediately, because maybe you should never mix shapes. But the thing is as well, that I want the cylinder to eventually be carved into a crystal, but I want the crystal to be sort of like an upside down glacier mountain, looking at this thing here, but a little bit more cylinder shape. And then I want to twist it and turn it around so that it's biggest in the center and at the top, and then it kind of goes down into spikes or whatever at the bottom. And yeah, I mean, in my head, that looks awesome, but the question is if it does it in Minecraft. I am so worried about this very next step. And also, even if it looks awesome, will it work together with the pylons that have different shapes? I'm not sure. But I think the main step here, or the first step, would be to try and build a little bit of a body for this thing. And this is the thickest girth of this thing, and it's gonna be at the, like, from this level, it's gonna go inwards at the bottom. So this is the bottom level of the thickness. And yeah, we're gonna do it with packed ice, and I'm not sure about that either. I'm trying to honor the biome here, and that's why I'm using so much packed ice. I do want to use also regular ice, and I want to do what we did with the pylons. I possibly also want to add glass into this build and kind of mix it up. But I think, and this may be a time waste, but I think it's smart to start with making it a body out of packed ice. Packed ice is easy to break as well, it goes quickly. And yeah, like I said, I do want to honor the surroundings. The only problem is that I don't want it to blend in too well. I want it to stand out. And at this point in time, right now when I'm talking about this, I'm kind of feeling that it may be better to make this entirely out of glass. Yeah, my indecisiveness is just terrible. It's my biggest weakness for sure. Okay, it looks like a big blob. Oh no. It looks really bad with packed ice. Mainly because, of course, the inside of the hole is packed ice. And the background is packed ice. I wonder though, I made some blue. Yeah, you heard me right. Blue stained glass. Now the problem, this is going to be a lot more challenging than I thought to get this to look good, because the one of the main problems is that this centerpiece, like if I change up the color entirely, it's not going to match the pylons. And it kind of needs to match the pylons. But yeah, if we would do like something with glass, I guess blue wouldn't be bad because water has that color around here, but it also looks kind of boring and really, yeah, it looks terribly boring. I think it's time that we maybe look at other materials for this centerpiece, and yeah, in terms of how that's gonna be with the pylons, I am really not sure. It's a different blue. It doesn't have, so if we think about the colors here, this blue has green in it. This blue does not have any green whatsoever in it. Let's just do this. But it's not terrible. Like, it doesn't break it and it doesn't match it. And I guess that's a big bad thing. It should do either. It should either match or break. And it doesn't really break it, does it? It's just... I'm not totally anti this anyway, but it's not gonna work with the pylons though. Okay, well, this is not gonna work. Oh. In front of us, we are seeing the design with snow. And I'm gonna be honest with you, dudes. This is 2 days later since the last cutscene. I am so builder's blocked right now. I just can't figure this out. And everything was going so well. But, like, I have this vision in my head of a giant blue ice crystal in the center here. But it just doesn't look good with all the ice around it. I built it all up, I tried it out in a creative world, it looks garbage. It looks terrible. And then I started experimenting with other colors, and snow is the only one that, like, doesn't look horrible. I also tried with the white concrete powder, and yeah, like, I'm not joking, this is actually 2 days after the last cutscene. Obviously, I haven't been playing all the time. I'm not mad, but I've been trying to come up with ideas. I think I need your guys' help with this. I would love to see people. There are so many amazing builders out there. I would love to see people make this work with the ice theme, fitting the pylons, and sending me stuff over Twitter that you built. I would love to see some kind of inspiration for it, because I'm blanking out here. I'm completely blanking out. And yeah, I have a few ideas. It may be because of the fact that this is ice. And I saw on the Reddit a guy has made a like a sketch of what he thought my base would be, and he's using blue glass on the walls here into the ocean. That's pretty nice. I do like it. It looks super cool. I don't know if it's what I want to do, because I kind of wanted to embrace the frozen biome, and this being like a massive frozen hole with floating ice or whatever in the bottom there. But one thing that I figured may help us, guys, is if we try and do something with the side of the circle. Maybe that is where I'm failing here, because sometimes in Minecraft you have to leave one of your projects, and or you have to stop focusing on one part of your project and kind of switch to something else, and then it will come to you eventually. So I was thinking, can we incorporate sandstone into this circle? No. I mean, it could look pretty cool with some kind of sandstone shape around this, but I feel like if I'm close to this stuff, it's not gonna look great. It does really work with the light blue though, hey. It really works with the light blue. Oh my goodness. You know what? I may have to go a little bit Iskall classic on this and stay away from the sphere. Stay away from the shapes, the geometry. I feel like I've got caught in a geometry bubble right now. I'm gonna try something here. Let's grab some snow, and I would like some regular ice. Alright, and here's what I want to try, right? If we go the Iskall style. Let's see if... because I think one thing that bothers me is really the inside of this thing. So, what if we would add... you know what? Let's actually make... oh, that's not how I make snow blocks. Right, I need to... I need to make proper slabs out of them. There we go. Bunch of these. Yeah, let's try and make something with the inside where we kind of break up the super packed ice feeling. So let's get rid of this. Even though, I gotta admit, like, that didn't look bad from a distance. And just try and get this inner circle to have some interest. And I'm gonna have to do a lot more than this. But I wanna create... I wanna create ice that has frozen down, floated over the side, and frozen on the side of it, sort of thing. And possibly then also add... oh, you can't add snow to this? So snow can be on glass, but it can't be on ice. I guess it makes sense, because otherwise this thing would be snow-filled. Okay, so let's have a look at the glacier spikes. They have the snow on the tips of them. So is that... would that make sense? Hold on. If we are down here... and then we have like snow on the very ends. This may actually help it merge it into this biome if we use snow on the end here. Yeah. That's definitely breaking it up. I don't know if I love the snow though. You know what? And I don't know if I love the height of it being that, going that far down. But I do love breaking the shape. I do love breaking the shape. What am I saying? Yeah, hold on. I do like this stuff. The ice. I'm gonna try and add... I don't think I want to go super far down with it. I think I want to go like that sort of thing. But then the question is... can we also go like this in places? Because otherwise it's going to look a little bit weird. And this will be water floating down over time. Freezing. Right? That is looking great. Oh, how much does that do? Wow. Yes, that does so much to my brain here. That does so much to my brain. Oh, this is good. This is absolutely gorgeous. The point that like the straightness disappears. Oh, dudes, now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. I am going to need more ice though. I need to get my hands on some more ice, but wow, I just flew back to town here. And Ren has been busy in the Hermit Grand Station. That's looking fantastic. Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. Okay, please say that the Ice Queen is still selling. No. No. She is out. Crap. Okay. You know what? I heard Mumbo complain in his video that I haven't restocked this. I did restock it. It must have been like... I must have missed it only just. Oh, fantastic. Who is still buying so much slime? And where are the diamonds from this chest? This chest was completely full. Someone has stolen. Do we have a thief? Okay, well, I'm gonna take the profit out of these because I desperately need diamonds. 9 and 9. Okay. I don't know why I keep giving Mumbo diamonds. He doesn't ever empty his mailbox. Oh! But hey! I keep getting diamonds. I think that's Cubfan. Cubfan has been managing the Black Pearl for a while now. Okay, I've just finished placing down the ice and... yeah, that is looking incredible. Oh my goodness. I am so happy that we did this. And I'm so sad about this stupid thing in the center right now. Because, yeah, I can't see across, obviously. But look at that. That just does so much to this place. Oh, that's so good. That's really good. We could even, like, down the line, further escalify this by just, like, adding a little bit of height around the circle instead of making anything symmetrical around it. It's kind of an interesting concept if you think about it, because we have this super symmetrical shape and then we would just go crazy like this around. I don't know if that would make sense, but that's a possibility for sure. But holy crappers, I'm so happy we did this. Yep, that is fantastic, is it not? That's looking absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. I did not mix in the glass. I only mixed in ice and packed ice, and I think that was a good choice. Now, we're running very, very, very short on video time today, I'm sure. And yeah, like I said, I've been recording now for 3 days. So I'm gonna have to end this episode. But I did come up with one thing that I didn't actually try in my builder's block here. What about a little something, a little block that is very expensive, take your guesses, called Blue Ice. Is this the block that is going to do it for us? Is this what our crystal needs to be made out of? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe it is. That is a very beautiful texture. It is a different color, but it works with the pylons because we have that blue glass sort of thing there. And we could possibly mix this up with, well, regular ice on the outside if we want to. Make it all cool. We could possibly even mix in... Can we mix in ice? I don't think I like... Well, let me try something here. If we have... If we cover it in ice, but we don't cover the whole thing, then we can make it be like crystally shaped. Yeah. The minute you cover it in ice, it actually disappears. The blue ice, so we gotta be careful on that. And I don't think that was nice. What about some glass? That glass works fine with it. Hold on. So if we would have maybe layers of glass on the outside, because I think my main issue with this is that we are going way too symmetrical with the whole thing for my liking. Yeah, that is definitely something that I can work with. That is definitely something that I can work with. I think maybe blue ice is the answer. And I'm not very worried about it being expensive because, yeah, most of those double chests over there are filled with packed ice from this project. From this massive project. But I do want to see your creations. I know there are so many extremely talented builders out there, way more talented than I am. And like, if you tweet me or send me an email or put it down in the comments or however you do it, make sure I receive an image. I don't necessarily want a world download because that's kind of can be a little bit challenging to make work. But pictures, screenshots, ideas, yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. We got a massive amount of work done. We got all the fog layers done. We got all the, or I like, the circle is now looking a lot better. Never mind the stupid snow in the center. It was worth a try. But I don't think that's the way to go here. Let me know what you think about the side being sort of this as well. I'm very eager. Again, I'm always very eager, but today I'm maybe specifically eager to see your comments down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. If you enjoyed the video, of course, make sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing if you're new. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fan-freaking-tastic evening, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.